5 keys to fame, fortune, and a fantastic fan following. Hey everybody, Jim Edwards here, and I'm going to share with you 5 steps to use content marketing to create the business of your dreams, helping the people that you are called to serve. So step 1 is recognition, and that is, who are you called to serve? Who is your target audience? Now, a lot of people will say, oh, my target audience is busy moms. My target audience is childcare providers. You have to go way beyond that. You have to know your target audience's fears, their hopes, their dreams, their pains, their objections. What do they want short term? What do they want long term? You have to know them better than they know themselves. Why? Because that's how you're going to be able to communicate with them in a way that's going to make a difference in their lives and businesses. It's time to rise above all the online noise, and you got to know your avatar, your who, your ideal customer as the first step. Second step is ideation. Coming up with cool ideas that make people want to pay attention to you. Because if your content sucks, no one's going to want to pay attention to it. And the first step is knowing who you're creating content for. The second step is creating an amazing idea for incredible content that is going to have them hanging on your every word. And there are specific strategies that you can use to create amazing ideas. This is not something that is just for creative people. It's not just for people who are special. If you have the right patterns, you're going to be able to come up with more ideas than you could ever shake a stick at. Next, the third step is creation. Creating the actual content for the people that you're called to serve with the ideas that you come up with in a specific way, and creating content that educates, entertains, and empowers them to actually get a result. And this also is the result not of luck, but of specific frameworks that help you to get your content done fast. Because if you're going to do this, is it better to do it fast or slow? Fast. Why? Because we all only have a certain amount of time during the day. And at some point, you got to get on with the rest of your life. So, using frameworks to create instead of just creating content that nobody really cares about because they can't even figure out what the heck you're talking about. So, the fourth step is distribution. This is getting it out there to Facebook, to Instagram, to Pinterest, to your blog, to all the LinkedIn, all the different places that you need to post your content so that your target audience can actually see it. Here's the thing. 15, 20 years ago, you could send out an email, you'd pretty much done your job. Then when blogs came along, it's like, hey, I sent out an email, posted my blog. I am golden. Why? Because there weren't any other choices. Now, your target audience is spread out across multiple sites. Some people use Facebook. Some people use Instagram. Some people use LinkedIn. Some people just want to pay attention to email. Guess what? You got to hit them all. The problem is that if you're doing this by hand, it takes time. And back to the old time thing over here, by the time most people have gone through this process, they're like, okay, I figured out who I want to talk to. Then I got to figure out, what I'm going to do it on. Then I got to do it. And it's like, dang, you get to this point, I'm tired. Okay, you're tired, but if you drop the ball here, you're screwed. Why? Because you wasted all your time over here if you don't actually get it out where people can see it. So the key here is to automate. If you get nothing else out of this little training, it's to automate the distribution. You can't do it by hand, and you shouldn't even try and use a virtual assistant for this. Why? Because that's a human. You want to automate. The job has gotten too big. And the fifth step is connection. This is, again, where other people think, you know what? I just have to get this out here and then I'm done. No, you're not done. The whole point of this, if you want to be truly known as an expert, is you've got to connect with the folks. And that doesn't mean going to their house and making them coffee, but there are specific things that you need to do. You need to interact with them. If they make comments on your posts, you need to say thank you. You need to like their comments. You need to like what they're doing on their social media, especially if they're your real heavy-duty followers. If you, man, that guy's mouth's kind of messed up. There we go. Now he's fixed. You need to interact. You need to close that loop. Why? Because people want to feel significant. They want to feel that interaction. They want to feel like they know, like, and trust you. And the only way you can do that is not by treating this entire thing as a broadcast. This isn't a broadcast. This is a process of interaction. This is a whole giant feedback loop that creates the situation where you can actually have a rabid following of fans and subscribers and customers and people who buy from you, pay attention, and bring their friends. So, these are the 5 steps to doing it. And if this gets you excited, I want to invite you to check out Content Marketing Scripts. Now, you can't sign up for it right now, at least not as of this live video, but you can get on the wait list because this software is going to change, because it's already changing other people's lives. It's helping people who have been struggling for years finally become consistent with their messaging, with their delivery, with their creation, and they're getting results. They're getting coaching clients. They're selling books. They're getting signups for their masterminds. It's working. Why? Because we're helping people to get results through proven frameworks, coming up with great ideas, knowing who they're called to serve, and being able to distribute it automatically. So check it out. There's a link around here somewhere, contentmarketingscripts.com. Go check it out. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. If you can't sign up right now, make sure you get on the waiting list so we can let you know when it's open again. I'm Jim Edwards. These are your 5 steps to effective content marketing that gets you followers, fans,